It is time for Sarah's Wiki Corner. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. What are we learning about today in your Wiki Corner?
Well, today is National Bird Day.
Oh, boy.
National Bird Day.
You love your birds.
I do, so you don't need to twist my arm to get me to talk about birds.
So this is going to be a long...
This is going to be an entire theme
Wiki
week.
Corner, okay.
It's going to be a whole theme week on birds.
Of course
And it's not the first theme week on birds I've done.
No?
And it probably won't be the last, if I'm honest.
Okay.
But I think it's a great way to start the year with a theme week on birds.
So are we doing a different bird every week? Every day of the week, I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, different
All right.
bird. So we're starting off strong with a bird that is often seen as like a nuisance, but it's actually really fascinating, I think. And that's the American crow.
American crow.
Yes, the good old crow.
All right. Are we
Yeah.
going to eat crow?
You're not going to eat crow. I don't think. But crows are members of the genus Corvus, and there are more than 40 different species in the genus, including ravens and jays, spread out across every continent except South America and Antarctica, as well as several Pacific islands.
By the way, ravens had a rough go of it yesterday.
They did.
So cut
Thanks for
them some
bringing that
slack.
up. Yeah. Ravens, in the U.S., American crow and the common raven are the most widespread in the genus. Ravens are much larger and closer in size to hawks. They look very similar, but they're bigger, basically. Crows also tend to travel in large flocks, whereas ravens are more often seen in just pairs. They also have different tail feathers, and their calls are also very different.
Really?
So that's how you can tell the difference between a crow and a raven.
I think the size would be my giveaway.
The size
then.
is the biggest one, yeah. So a group of crows is called a murder.
Murder.
Yes, and there are several different explanations for the origin of this term, mostly based on old folktales and superstitions. Crows were once seen as omens of death and linked to battles and cemeteries.
Oh, wow.
And their scavenging habits, along with their intelligence and dark appearance, contributed also to the eerie name.
Sure.
However, ornithologists today typically use the more straightforward flock or mob. A mob of crows. I like murder. I'm going to stick with murder.
We got to stick with murder.
It's so much better.
Yeah. No, wait. Do different types of birds all have different words for their gathering?
I think it's usually just flock.
A flock.
Or like a gaggle of geese.
But right. So,
So
there are
maybe
a few
there are
outliers.
a couple outliers. Yeah.
But the crow, murder.
Murder. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So crows are social birds and are more family-oriented than you probably realize.
Wonderful.
American crows spend most of the year living in pairs. They usually mate for life. Mated pairs form large families of up to 15 individuals from several breeding seasons that remain together for many years.
That's very sweet.
Offspring from a previous nesting season will usually remain with the family to assist in rearing new nestlings.
Well, that's
so they
good.
help raise their brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Not a drag on the family. They're helping out.
That's it. American crows do not reach breeding age for at least 2 years, and most do not leave the nest to breed for 4 to 5 years. So they stick together for a pretty long time.
How long does a crow live?
I think the oldest was like 20-ish.
Wow.
Something
Old
like that.
crow.
Yeah. Crows gather in large communal roosts, numbering between 20 and tens of thousands of individuals during non-breeding months, particularly in the wintertime. Sure. Some roosts have been forming in the same general area for well over 100 years. So they stick to the places they know.
They find a place they like.
They do. Crows are some of the smartest animals in the world, with their intelligence considered on par with chimpanzees. American crows are highly cunning and inquisitive. They can steal food from other species, often in creative ways.
Okay. So they're good thieves.
They are.
They're very smart.
One example shows a group of crows stealing a fish from a river otter. One bird pecked at the otter's tail to distract it, while the other bird swooped in and stole its fish.
Jeez.
Yeah.
They're like gypsies.
American crows have been observed using and modifying tools, and they have also been noted for their ability to play, such as snowboarding using tree bark. Now that I would like to see.
You gotta be kidding
I would like to see that.
That's AI.
That's real.
Is it real?
Crows also appear to show appreciation to humans by presenting them with gifts.
Oh, that's
sometimes.
wonderful. What do they bring?
I don't know.
Little
trinkets.
I don't know.
Little trinkets that they found. I don't know.
Maybe they're trying
Other
to
things they've
distract you while the
stolen.
other one picks your wallet.
Probably.
Picks your pocket.
Now, crows can also hold grudges. A team of researchers at the University of Washington ran an experiment where they captured American crows in nets while wearing a mask that looked like a caveman.
Okay.
Okay, so they capture these in the nest in their caveman mask,
Right.
then release them back onto campus. When the researchers later walked across campus wearing the same mask, the crows scolded and dive bombed them.
Wow.
So they remembered that these are the people who captured them in their nest.
But left everybody else alone.
They did. More than 10 years after the capturing of just 7 crows, more than half of them on campus still raised the alarm at the site of a caveman mask.
That's insane.
So they remembered, and they were like,
I'd love to watch
no.
that happen, though. A guy in a caveman mask walking across the quad. And then just
do they have
being
like did they have
dive
a
bombed.
sign that they were something that they were doing this, not just like a weird guy in a mask, you know? Hopefully,
You're right.
walking around
These days-
campus. Yeah.
These days, that's not good.
Recent research has also shown that crows are also known to hold funerals and wakes.
Okay, wow.
When an American crow finds the dead body of another crow, it will call out to alert others in the area who will gather and begin to make a ruckus themselves.
Oh.
Researchers think that the behavior helps crow communities learn about potential threats so that they know which locations and predators to avoid in the future.
And they avoid cavemen all the time.
Yes,
'Cause
forget
that-
about the cavemen.
That
Yeah.
rumor has spread far and wide.
That's it.
All
Yeah.
right, you picked out a record to go along with crows, did you, Sarah?
Yeah, so we're going to play a song by the band Crow. We're going to play Evil Woman.
Okay, we'll do it. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
There it is, 1969,
Yeah.
looks like. Wow.
I remember, do you remember when the city of Rochester had like a really big crow problem? They probably still do. But when I was living in the city, like 10 years ago now, probably, they would literally at nighttime or in the evening, I guess, all these crows would come and like gather in all the trees lining the street. And it was kind of creepy.
Yeah, it sounds
Like-
creepy. Like Alfred Hitchcock. creepy.
Exactly. Like the birds. Exactly.
Wow.
And I think that they use like lasers or noises or something to scare them all away.
Oh, yeah, I do remember the
they
noises thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wow. Did you have any issues where you were living in the city with that happening?
With all the crows coming around. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So they were everywhere. So what
They
happened?
were.
What happened to the crows?
I don't know.
Were you rid of
They
them?
probably just went somewhere else. I don't know.
It's funny you should mention that. There was a list here, and Maggie may have talked about it today. It was the jobs that you wouldn't think are well-paying jobs that are well-paying
That are
jobs.
well-paying jobs? Oh.
One of them was I don't know. I can't remember what the source
Birdcatcher.
was. No, it wasn't birdcatcher. It was a guy at the airport who shoots birds.
Who shoots birds?
Shoots birds.
They shoot birds at the airport?
I didn't know this.
Well, I know that
Turns
birds
out-
are very dangerous, obviously, at the airport.
Like a sharpshooter, like a sniper at the airport
Really?
shooting down birds.
Really? What could go wrong?
I think, and I
Like
wish.
when? Like all the time, or just
Well, I don't know. You're on call. We got some birds, Frank. Can you
got
come
a
down?
goose.
Bring your
Come
shotgun.
on down.
I swear it said. I think it said like 160,000 a year or something like that.
Oh, my.
Well, because you're shooting in the planes. I mean, you
Well,
gotta
you gotta have a good. You gotta have good aim.
you gotta have a
be a
background
good shot.
check. Minimally, you have to pass a background check for that. I'm sure.
Right.
Because I know you
That's-
can't take a gun through security at the airport, but I don't think they like you having a gun by the
Anywhere.
runway either.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You think he's on top of the air traffic control tower?
I don't know. I have so many questions.
Yeah. I mean, it's very specialized.
Yeah. Right.
Very
You would
specialized
think-
work.
You would think
You
so.
can't screw up,
No.
and it's important.
You
'cause-
got to be good at it
those-
because birds can. Isn't that what happened to Sully?
Yeah.
Why the plane went into the river?
Bet it
there?
was some
Because-
crows,
No, I think they were bigger. Probably bigger birds than crows, right?
ravens.
Bird strike. So they call it.
Yeah. How big? They don't have to be that big, do they?
Probably not.
Could just be a
Because-
few of them. Maybe there were a bunch of them all together, and they were just got sucked into the engine.
Ugh.
What do you? Is
That's
that
terrible.
about the plane crashing or about the birds
All of it.
getting
all of
chopped
it.
up?
Mostly the birds, but
Yeah,
the
I
plane
knew-
too.
I
Plane
knew-
too.
I knew you. All right, hang on. Legends 1027, the biggest hits in the history of the world. 1969, the group's called Crow, and the song's called Evil Woman. Sarah, do remind us, why did we just play that record?
Well, because we started a theme week on birds
We sure
this
did.
week because today is National Bird Day.
Yeah.
So
Happy National Bird Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Look at the birds outside.
that's it.
Appreciate them.
Appreciate the crows.
Let's recap 3 things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready, go.
All right, crows are among the smartest animals in the world.
Crows can hold grudges.
And they mate for life and form large families that stay together for many years.
There you go. And got some crow's feet myself right here.
Nope.
Just crow's feet.
As the crow flies.
As the crow flies. See, crows lend themselves to a lot of, I would say pop culture,
sayings.
but I don't know that.
Idioms.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
All right, well,
And
pardon me.
yeah.
Folks want to learn more about crows. Sarah, where do they go? What do they do?
Well, you can go to my Wiki blog. If you go to legends1027.com on the homepage, there is a link that takes you to my blog where I post everything I talk about every day.
Plus, we stream this live every day at Facebook at 410 and catch the archives up at YouTube. Go to YouTube, check out Sarah's Wiki Corner channel. Be sure to like and subscribe so you know I post new material. And you will not want to miss a moment of this week's Theme Week on birds.
We got a lot of birds to talk about.
If you've got a favorite
4 more.
bird, tune in all week because we may be talking about
All kinds of birds.
blue jays,
All kinds of birds.
robins.
We've already talked about robins.
Okay, robins.
And blue jays, I think.
We're not doing, okay. Cardinals.
We're gonna expand.
That's all the
We're gonna
birds.
expand
That's all the birds I know.
the birds. Yeah.
All the birds I know.
Okay.
All right, back tomorrow, fresh episode 410.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Traffic, weather, and more on the way here on Legends 1027. All right, everybody, that's it on birds.
Thank you for watching.
Anybody's? Oh, what were those? You had a video of birds in your neighborhood that were just.
Yes, the starlings.
Those were starlings.
I think. And the
Okay.
murmuration
And
of the starlings.
Oh, and a murmuration of the starlings. That's
I
it.
think they were migrating. I think they were on their way out.
Just doing a show, one last show before they hit the road.
I guess. That was one of the craziest things I ever saw in my life.
Okay. Very well.
Yep.
Very well. All right, we got to wrap it up. Everybody,
Okay.
thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Happy Bird Day. Bye.